Hello and welcome to Dragon Morals. There's a link in the description for the full playlist. This is part 2 of the two-parter, so watch the previous episode if you haven't already. Straight away I noticed the video seems to be brighter and have more saturation. I don't know whether or not this is part of the episodes, my video player or the DVD copy that I have. Either way I'm just going to give it a +1. A bit extreme blowing up a boat, and it's kind of random why one is just randomly there. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of that text layout. It covers way too much of the screen.
There were never any pirates. I made it up. I had to. I needed you to trust me. Well, guess what? We don't. Not anymore.
A strong start to the episode. I don't know why, but the writing has just really gripped me.
If we had the dragon book, maybe it would tell us what to do.
You mean that book?
Ah, right.
I kind of forgot how funny the outcasts are. Did that guy just die?
The outcasts are not going to be coming one at a time.
Toothless looks a bit cross-eyed there. The Dragon Rider's doing some dragon training.
Remember, we're only going to have one shot at getting the Book of Dragons back.
Why does it have to be one chance? I know they're trying to drum up tension, but they could theoretically attempt as many times as they want. Any later, then Snot Owl will be burnt. To be honest, I think that's what Astrid wants.
We have to time it perfectly.
But saying it needs to be timed perfectly seems a bit weird. Like, you're not really avoiding dragon fire, and even then, you can't get out of a way of attack too soon.
Fine, whatever.
Again, with the loud stomps, it's just kind of weird. Aw, it's not that finding something new with Hook Fang, I guess? Training, dragon bonding?
Yeah, that does feel kind of nice.
Okay, the twins are back. Oh wow, a cool combination.
Kind of like that too. Make a note.
Okay, yes, the twins, funny. Maybe I should have been a bit more harsh in previous episodes.
I think Astrid's been eating dragon nip again.
Wait, again?
Ow!
Yeah, that's deserved.
Dragon nip.
Okay, a gut punch was a bit too much. Looked like that took the wind out of him.
What's that on your helmet?
Mark Hamill is always a win.
Because if it doesn't work, Alvin's gonna know all our dragon secrets.
To be fair, I have no idea why everyone's so panicking about outcasts knowing the dragon's secrets. Because the book only details how to train a dragon, which isn't at all against Hiccup's goal. If they train dragons and respect them and treat them how Berk does, what's the harm in that?
Heather!
Get her! That rhymes!
Yes, it does, and I didn't even catch that on like first viewing.
Sorry, Astrid. Totally unconvincing.
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
Oh my gosh, the banter in this episode has just hit a new level. What's going on? Why is this episode so funny?
We'll be shadowing you from the sky.
I don't need shadowing.
Just in case. It'll make me feel better.
Aw, Hickshire moment.
Just get the book and get out of there.
Why do they think this plan would work? Surely the outcast would recognise that's not Heather. I know she has the black hair, but her face structure and her voice and everything is different. And surely there's a better plan, other than get the book.
Hey, Astrid. Be safe.
Aww.
Oh, not again.
Whose bright idea was to have Bucket as the prison warden? We just learned why Heather just broke out so many times. Is it just me, or is that running animation kind of goofy?
I was, but I got away.
Well, it's good to see you safe and sound.
And the plan worked. Okay, how?
I've watched them. I've learned from them.
Yeah, and Astrid's performance is awful. She voices her pitch up. It just sounds stupid.
Sorry, girl. No chicken tonight. No big deal.
Aww. I love the characterization of her, potentially to be able to train dragons, in which of course, in the later series, she does, showing that she cares for Stormfly.
Come on, girl. Come on, Stormfly.
People will say anything to keep themselves alive. Isn't that right, Savage?
Right, as usual, Alvin.
That's Savage and his response. Oh, that was great.
Constant grooming, very sure of itself, will appeal to its vanity. Well, you certainly are a lovely girl.
Of course you're You're a girl dragon.
Okay, this bit's just funny. Good, I like it. I wish I could show more.
Like I said, the book can only get you so far, Alvin.
Yeah, Astrid's plan is starting to really derail. She's not really thinking ahead and potentially accidentally teaching the outcasts how to train dragons. Hiccup's hair momentarily glitches.
Crazy? I love crazy.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy?
And so on and so forth.
Wait, what's the plan again?
Why was Snotlout questioning the plan? I know he usually does or doesn't really pay attention, but in this instance it's very blatantly obvious. There's a horde of wild dragons headed towards you and you have a bunch of fish.
Dragons!
Comeuppance. Nice. I like that she's pitted up against a monstrous nightmare, having to actually think about Snotlout's teachings for once.
Well, I'm waiting.
Alvin, it's been 2 seconds. She needs time to at least read the book. Well, by your perspective anyway. Okay, why did Astrid just fall over? Didn't realise the monstrous nightmare had an invisible air blast. Another goofy running animation. Is it just me? They just look so weird.
Well, that's the end of that.
Also, Chekhov's garden moment. Yay! Astrid learning something from Snotlout. Oh, so cool. What? The horns are not malleable like that.
Guys, she'll be here. It's Astrid.
Hiccup putting faith in Astrid.
Let's have it.
Send them over first! Mom! Dad!
How are the parents only just realising that Astrid is not Heather? Surely they could tell from her voice.
Heather, I'm waiting.
Also, that trade was a bit stupid on Alvin's part. Why did he just give her the parents? Without like a meet in the middle type thing with the book? Oh, the flash. Ew, this whole scene looks off. It's like the tint went more green.
Boy, there they are! Get them!
A weird dialogue. They're already rushing and surrounding them.
Bet you're surprised to see me.
Not really. This is where you live, right?
Hiccup sarcasm moment. I like it. Although Toothless's noise are really loud and blocking out the dialogue a bit.
Your knowledge of dragons and my knowledge of warfare, we could make quite the team. How does that sound?
Insane? Demented? Delusional? Stupid?
True!
You know I have a better plan than this. Now!
The so-called smart plan was just attacking them with dragons. Okay. How those shields withstand a toothless plasma blast? Need I remind you how powerful it is? I mean, yeah, that was a built-up version, but even a quick shot is more powerful than that. Heather and Stormfly to the rescue! Yeah, Dragon Rider moments. Nice. I feel like this is like the first time they actually coordinate an attack as a team in the show. And the spine flaming combination? Amazing. I wish they did that more though.
Stop him! Shouldn't we test this first?
And it works.
Astrid!
You know the rest.
Do it, bud.
Hiccup's sort of anger. Wow. It's rare that we see him like that. Very determined to save Astrid. And Fanghook to the rescue! I know that's probably not actually Fanghook, but imagine if it was though.
The dragon came for her.
Bonded with her. We need to get that book back, Alvin.
We need that boy.
Nice, and the setup for the future conflicts? Ah, okay, this episode's great. And that's the end of the two-parter. I hadn't seen Heather. She doesn't come back until Race to the Edge, surprisingly. Albeit, through these 2 episodes, she isn't much of a character. I do wish they did a little bit more with her.
Write me.
The rejection.
You kind of hate to see them go.
And finishing up with Hiccup's narration. plus 11. Yeah, this was a much better episode. Okay, this episode was much better written compared to the last one. Those two extra writers done a world of good for this episode. I found it a lot more funny with the dialogue, the twins were actually comedic. And the overall plot and conflict of the episode was quite fun, albeit with one major stupid thing that you really have to suspend your disbelief to kind of a bit of a stupid level. But other than that, it's really fun, and it's a set of how the team works against other dragon hunters and enemies. But for the first two-parter, I think that was fun. Thank you to these amazing people for making such a great episode and series, and thank you all for watching. I'm not 100% sure when the next part will be out, but we are officially halfway through the first season, kind of. I mean, the last episode was, actually. I should have said it in that.